Hey guys, I want to talk really quick about one of the cool features on this house that we're wrapping up right now. This is an Aquor hose bib. It's got hot and cold on it, and what I really like about this, it's freezing right now, and most people in Georgia that don't have proper insulation are worried about their pipes freezing if it gets too cold. Well, this one you don't have to worry about it because water is not going to be an issue in this, because you can see right here there's nothing in there to freeze, because this, what it does is it locks in. See the water coming out now. Turn it off, and when you're done, what you do is basically pull this out. Everything drains out, so all the water comes out. There's nothing in there for it to freeze.
I want to talk about the perfect wall assembly. More specifically, how do you get a hose bib in the perfect wall assembly? So my client wanted to be able to wash his car, and I've got a hot and cold hose bib. So the problem is, typically you've got siding on the wall. The siding is going directly to the sheathing. In this case, I've got my sheathing, then I have insulation, then I have these furring strips. So how do you get a hose bib that has hot and cold into that with, where it's going to be stable and whatnot? So I'm going to go through really quickly how to install this. Is the Aquor system. We've got one for the back of the house that is just cold, and this is for hot and cold. So the first thing is you've got this mixing. So you've got the hot side and the cold side, and also you have this lever on the front. Basically, you can do warm, which is in the middle. You can do hot on one side and cold on the other side. But in order to get this onto the wall, because I already have the plumbing inside the wall and I pre-drilled right behind me for this to go on, I've got this mounting bracket because this is pretty heavy. This is, well, when I say heavy, heavy is relative. It's probably 5 pounds or so. And you don't want this just like flailing around inside the wall, be able to move around. You want this to be super steady. So I've got this mounting bracket. So this mounting bracket is going to go on the wall first. So what I did is from the inside, I drilled a little pilot hole, and I've got the drill bit coming through here so I can see where it is on the outside. From the outside, I'm using a hole saw, and I'm going to drill the outside to make a hole through the sheathing. And once I see that, I'm going to line this up, cut this out, pack this full of insulation, and then put it on the wall. So this mounting bracket, you've got 4 screws that are going to screw to the sheathing. This is basically the stability of this hose bib. So once this goes on, this bracket, you basically have this wedge right here. So at first I thought, hey, maybe this is specifically for siding. You've got this wedge, it's around 5 degrees. That way it kind of lines up with your siding. Well, actually, and just looking at the design a little bit further, you've got this wedge in here to create an angle. So when this installs on the wall, basically this is facing down a little bit at 5 degrees. That way, if there's any water in here, it drains out. You don't have to worry about it freezing. And that's really the beauty of this whole system. You've got a quick connect that comes in here, but more importantly, this is always draining. You don't have to worry about freezing or anything like that. And the way this is designed, it can go into a passive house, no problem. You've got different size mounting brackets. You can always fur these out, have them come in a little bit. I've got one on the back of the house, same sort of mounting bracket. It's 5 or 6 inches deep because I've got a lot more insulation on that one. Behind me is just the garage, and we put 2.5 inches of insulation on the garage. But in the back of the house, we have 5 inches of insulation, so the mounting bracket's a little bit deep. So, all right, that's pretty much how this works. But we're gonna install this, and the siding is gonna go right up to this box.
So let's take a look on the inside, what it looks like behind the wall, because we're going to put an access panel on it today. So this is what it looks like on the inside. You can see we've got the hot and cold connections. We're going to tidy up the insulation just a little bit, but we do have insulation on the outside of the wall. So we have a box that basically extended out 4 inches because we have insulation on the outside of this house, because we have the rock wool insulation on the outside. So the rock wool insulation went right up to the box, and then we were able to install this, and it has like that slight slope to it. But again, we're just going to put an access panel here in the garage for this. So this is all nice and neat, but really clean install, really cool way of doing this. The mixing valve is already in there, where a lot of times if you want a hose bib if you want hot and cold, you've got to have a mixing valve before it gets there. So all this is right in one. You can find these at Aquor. Link in the description below. Overall, it's a nice clean look, and you wouldn't even know that this is the hose bib by looking at it on the wall. You're just going to think it's another outlet or just another utility device on there, so it doesn't stick out of the wall like most hose bibs do. And it's a great feature, nice clean look, especially if you're doing a modern house.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks to Aquor for all their technical support and helping me understand this product and also get the right parts. You can order directly from them. You can also go to one of your suppliers. Many different ways of purchasing this. Thanks again. See you guys next time.